Welcome to this edition of Northwest Real Estate Forum. This is part 2 of our conversation with Owen Roberts, principal and award-winning builder of the awe-inspiring custom homes at Roberts Weigel in Kirkland, Washington. Welcome back, Owen.
Thank you.
So before we talked about the whole process of getting started and what people needed. Now I want to ask you, in your experience, what are the most common challenges that people run into, clients that run into, or you run into with your clients about this process of building a custom home?
Probably the biggest challenge that a client would have is conveying their ideas, changing them into words, and expressing what it is they're looking for in their home, or in their future home. That's why in previous conversation with you, I suggested they go to magazines and tear out photos and pictures of things they like. That's helpful. Communication in general is a limited tool. We all have to work at it.
Well, we also speak a different language. We as the client speak in one language, and you as the technician in the whole process have a different language. So I can see where that would be a problem. One of the other things that I know in the process that we're going through and trying to consider a remodel is the amount of detail that's involved. So what happens with some people in their ability to do detail?
Well, everyone has a different capacity for how much detail they can process. Some of our clients are highly detailed people, and we are able in our company to respond to that level of detail. We wouldn't build the same amount of detail into another house for a person that maybe just wasn't that interested in the detail. Why would they spend the money on the highly detailed parts of a house if they really didn't notice them or care about them? So we really tailor what we do to each individual client.
Okay, so you know, there's lots of different things that go in, including the kind of faucet and the kind of handle that goes into a bathroom faucet. So maybe an interior designer would make a recommendation versus somebody going out and looking at the myriad of 50 different kinds of faucets and details. But the ability to process all that details does impact your timeline.
Well, it does, and that's where it comes down to teamwork on building a custom home or remodel, a large remodel. The main job for the homeowner is to put the team together, a team they can communicate well with, and then those team members do a lot of the preliminary decision making. And they can, as you said, for faucets, they might put 3 faucets in front of you, and you're quite happy with one of them. Maybe happy with all 3. You don't need to go to a showroom and look at 50 faucets. That would be a poor use of your time, and it would definitely overwhelm you.
Yeah. Well, it is a huge process because, as I say, the faucet in the bathroom is only 1/1000th of all the other things that go into a house.
That's right.
So if you were going to give your clients advice, just as a general advice to people watching this show, what's your most important? I kind of heard you say that having the right team is the most important part.
It really is. It takes an experienced team and a team that works well together to make a custom home successful. You just can't do it unless you have that that kind of collaboration.
And what would you say are the team members that the client needs to make sure that they have a good relationship with?
Well, the obvious ones are architect and builder, and interior designer, landscape architect. Sometimes we work with lighting designers, people that place artwork. But all the designers, all the roles need to be filled. Sometimes it's just the builder and architect. And the builder might do landscape architecture, might design furniture, but all the questions still need to be answered. And the team members are helping the client make those decisions.
And if someone, you mentioned to me before, someone, if they were just looking to see whether or not a custom build process was good for them, where would they go to? You said there's some information available. Where's a good place to start?
Well, one thing that I just found out about is the AIA sponsors classes in downtown Seattle. I think they're once every couple months. If they call the AIA office down there, they can find out. But they're classes, they're free classes for people who are contemplating either remodeling or building, and they're taught by usually 2 architects, and they just take people through the process and answer questions. And I've been to a couple of them in the audience, maybe 3 of them now, and they're very helpful.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Well, thanks very much, Owen. That's great information. I know everybody will use it wisely.
You're welcome.
Thanks for watching this edition of Northwest Real Estate Forum. Whether you are buying, selling, or sitting on the sidelines, keep watching for important information on topics that are impacting your biggest asset, your home. To learn more about this and other shows, please visit us at northwestrealestateforum.com or check us out on Facebook. You be sure to order your free copy of Neighbor Law, Fences, Trees, Boundaries, and Noise by Cora Jordan. You'll be surprised at what you learn. I'm your host, Patricia Wangsness. See you next time.